Hi, Sherry from Graham's Sassy Creations. Today we're going to do just a little bit of watercolor. And what I say about watercolor, you could either use them as your borders on any kind of paper, scrapbook paper. I did one earlier. What I had done was just kind of like a rainbow thing. So border, you can make it as wide or as short or long, whatever is you want on your page. Or you could use it as like a background around your pictures. Okay, so this way you can do your own thing without spending too much money. Now, I bought, and don't mind this little part, but watercolor paper is this thick textured paper so that your watercolors will run. Now, you do not have to have any kind of paintbrushes that you want to use. I got my paper at like my local Walmart, but you could probably get it at Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, whatever you have in your town. Okay, so I started to kind of do this sloppy flower, and yeah, it's sloppy. So just to kind of show you, let's make an orange flower, possibly. So I am just doing, what color was I using? I forgot. I don't know if you could kind of see this, but you can make it with as much water or as little water as you want. You can do flowers all over. You can, if you are a really good painter, or you can sketch really well or whatever, then maybe you want to do it that way. Maybe sketch something first and then do some watercolor. But just to give you an idea, we can do like, and then we can come along and we can, kind of do it this way, kind of bring some of it down. Maybe I want to have another color in there, and you guys just do what you feel you want to do and how you want your things to look like. You might have to, okay, then I can use less water, or I can come back with another color. Let's see. We'll do this one. We'll do this one kind of in between. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to just wet it, and then I'm going to kind of blend these two together. Then I'm going to wet it again, and I'm going to blend these two together so that you can make your colors. Now, if I was in the green, and or what kind of color that is, and brought it up here, it's going to make it kind of ugly, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean it's ugly in yours. So just so you know, that's kind of what I was thinking of doing, is making some of my own. Now, you can also cut some of these out in a tag shape and do your tags and put whatever you wanted to on them. We can just cut one out here really fast. Let's just see, and make your own kind of tags. Hang on a second. Make your own kind of tags. Because tags are pretty cool to make. So let's just kind of make a tag. So, oh, now I know what's missing. I'm like, huh, what came off of there? Oh no, my blade and everything. Wow. Okay, when it dropped. Okay, let's get that in there without cutting myself. Okay. Let's get you in there. Okay. I know this goes in there. There. Here we go. Things like this happen when you're doing live and you're doing videos or whatever. So yeah, so now you kind of know how that works. So I'm going to do, let's see, maybe that angle. And let me see about, did I do that right? I guess I can go like here. Watch how I do this because I may totally mess it up. Oops. Ow. Okay, so here we go. And then what we're going to do, you guys may laugh at me. Oh, that is really a short, ugly looking tag, isn't it? I'm going to trim some of this off the top. Okay, there you go. Short tag. Not a big one, or not a long one, but a short one. It'll work. So say I want to do like a rainbow. Let's just do a rainbow because they are so quick and easy to do. Okay, so, and your rainbow can be any color that you want. So I want my rainbow to start looking green. Maybe I don't want that much water to it. There we go. See, now you can kind of see the ripples in it, or the, what am I trying to say, the texture in the water paper. And I'm just going to pick a few random page or colors. Purple or bluish purple. I guess it looks purple. And how about, and you can see because it is, oh no, I don't want that. How about yellow? Because it is wet, it is going to bend, and that's okay. Because it will, when it dries, it will flatten out. Or you can flatten it out. Okay. So now, I'm just going to kind of, just because, just because I want these to kind of blend a little bit. And because I want these to blend kind of a little bit. so that they're not so harsh. But I don't want some of these other colors in. I don't want the red in with the yellow and so forth. So there, now they're not so harsh. I kind of just clean up my mess just a little bit. And I'm going to let this kind of dry a little bit. I'm going to kind of move this out of the way because the way I am, I will end up getting water everywhere. And I still might, just because. Okay, so now that this is kind of cleared off, and like what I did with the other one while it was still wet, I just kind of went like this and dabbed it a little. You know, got a little bit of the color off, but that looks really cool. I think that looks really cool. Okay, that could just be me, but what I want to do is I want to use this as a border. So I'm going to, oops. And I haven't decided, you know, which end yet that I want to do. How big is this? Did I make this? Okay. About 1.5 inches. Okay. So, I'm going to turn it around and go on this side. That is crooked. Oh my word. Wow. That is so funny. Okay, here we go. This will be better. There. Hopefully this, oh, this is, this is, yeah, I'm not very good at this, am I? Must have been the colors that were messing me up. That is just way too funny. Okay. Here's my two bordered. That looks better. And then I still have this if I want it as well. Now, I don't have other pictures to put on here. This is just an example of some of the things that you can do. Now, the border could be here. Border could be up here. It really just is up to you. Okay, so, and the colors of your pages and that kind of stuff. And this is just, like I said, this is just an example of what you can do with, okay, see if I can do a little bit better with this. So I can have some type of a border around my horse. Try to make my lines just a little bit straighter, I hope. And let's see. Notice I don't measure, I just eyeball. So, here I can have, and say I had other pictures of him, and I probably do somewhere. He is now, oh my gosh, he is now 7 years old. And she had sold him, and I don't know if he is, they were thinking about keeping him as a stud, but whether they did or not, I don't know. But see, now I have a tag to go along here as well. I can put a hole in here, a brad, an eyelet, whatever you want. And I'll have a title, I don't know what, but this just kind of gives you an idea of something else that you can do that you have created on your own. Okay, and this is just an example page. We're not really going to build a page today. This is just something I want you to think about as you pull out some pictures, maybe your fireworks, and you want red, white, and blue, and that kind of thing, and you can make your tags that way. You can purchase plain color tags and do this as well. They're usually not like the watercolor texture on it, and for you to use the watercolor. But isn't this really cool though, to have something like this, because you made it yourself? So, and you know, I have this, I have pictures, I have tons of pictures. So that is something that you can do for any kind of a layout. You can be making your own paper and with watercolors. So you could do that. Like I said, you could make your own. I mean, if you were more creative than I am with making flowers, you could do it that way. Now with this tag that I had made, you can get some kind of stickers to put on it. Say I wanted to put another horse on the tag itself, or say I wanted to put a saddle on him, on it, or something like that. I could put, or I could just write on it. So that is something that you can do to make your own. Now, what I also want to show you is usually most people have some kind of pens. Let's see what this, there we go. This pen, and it's, I put it on watercolor. This is a Cricut one. And I am going to see what I can do with this pen. Now, so now I have a little bit darker, obviously, around it, and I can also make something that way. Now, if I wanted to, let's make these. There. We'll just do that and use, where's my little skinny one? Here it is. And say I wanted to, and this is something that you can do so that you can make things stay in the lines maybe a little bit better. And you still have like a little bit of watercolor going on to make it flow more. See how cool that is? And this is just a gel pen. It's a gel pen. So, see how cool that is? So you can use regular watercolor, or you can use gel pens. And I don't think they necessarily have to be Cricut. I mean, I think you could use just about any kind of a gel pen. I'm sure you've gotten all kinds of different packs and that kind of thing. Let's see about... Yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm not that great at some of these things, but you get the idea. And see, I can just go along here and just do like a thin line. Then you got your watercolor thing going on. Isn't that cool? So, also with my tag, if I wanted to, I could, of course, I don't think I want to draw anything, but trying to think of what, oh my gosh, he's 7 years old and I can't think of what his name was, but his mom's name was Razzle. So I'm going to say from and then I'm going to put Razzle. And then I will end up putting like an eyelet or something like that. And put it on, I don't know if you can see. You see that? So there you have it. You can either use pens and make your own, or just watercolors to make your own borders, make your own tags. And if you, I mean, if you're really artistic and you can draw and you can do all that, then you can definitely get really, really creative with this. So remember, use them as borders. Use them as tags. From Razzle comes this beautiful baby boy. I should put a picture of her over here, along with other little doodads and that kind of thing. More stripes, more of these. I could actually do some across. What did I do with it? Oh my goodness. So anyway, you can cut it down to however, oh, I think I just used it all basically with this. Here we go. We could also, this one could be, you know, could throw this on there and we could have mama over here and baby over here, and you know, I'm just, from Razzle comes this, put Razzle over here. She was a red roan, beautiful, awesome little girl. My daughter raised her from a baby as well. So yeah, I'll have to find a picture for that. Put something up there for a title. Put some other little doodads there, and that's your page. And all I had to do was have pictures, some kind of watercolors or pen to or a pen to do your own little thing on the watercolor, and some water paintbrushes, which I'm sure everybody's got the water paintbrushes. Yeah, so I suggest you get a bundle of 12 by 12 or 8 by 8, depending on what kind of sizes of books that you're making, and get primary colors and pastel colors and that kind of thing that just they're all solid, so that you can do things like this and have a solid background and dazzle it up to do whatever you want. So If you have any questions, please let me know. Put in the, please like my page, send me a comment, join me, subscribe to my page, like it and subscribe. And pretty soon I will have a couple offers for you to learn how to do other things and get more involved in your scrapbooking and making it easy for you, from beginners to ones that have been doing this for years. So thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you later. I will see you later. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Bye.